Hey everyone, big hug. My name is Nikki and welcome back to Majestic Unicorn Healing. On this channel, I help people awaken their healing powers by talking about different holistic healing modalities from around the world, spirituality, personal development, and anything that's going to increase our love and light. So today is going to be a pretty special episode because I'm dedicating this to my mother who went through transition about 3.5 months ago. She was always an angel here on earth, and now she legit is an angel. So I really want to dedicate this episode to her, and I'm going to talk about the 5 most important things that she taught me throughout my life. So the number one thing my mom taught me is love. I was like, she taught me how to love. She taught me that unconditional love. Obviously, she showed me that motherly love, but not only that, she taught me love for people, for things, for experiences, for life, how to love life. I really just love that my mom had, love for everyone. Different races, different religions, different cultures. She really just had so much love, and I think that's why I love being around so many different types of people. I love, different experiences, like traveling. I know that that's just the reason why I'm just so drawn to wanting to know about everyone and people in general. And the thing that I really loved is that when we were younger, most of my friends, we would hang out at my house all the time, and she just had a love for my friends too, and everyone would call her their second mom, which I just looking back on it now is just such a dope thing. She used to drive us all around, and she really was everyone's second mom, which is just such a cool vibe to have that much love in your heart, that you really just have such an amazing part in other people's lives as well. And then obviously love, she taught me love for our family and the importance of family, and I really do feel like she was always the glue for our family, my aunts and uncles, all of us on my dad's side and my mom's side. I really do feel like she just had so much love in her heart, and I definitely know that is where I get my love for just everything in life. So love was definitely one of the most important lessons that my mom taught me. Number 2 is my mom taught me how to be wealthy. And when I think of wealth, yes, most people think of financial, but I think of wealth as almost being a little bit more holistic, where the memories are what make me wealthy. The people that my family makes me wealthy. My friends make me wealthy. Being caring makes me a wealthy person. I think that is what makes you wealthy, because I think when you look back at the end of your life, I think when you look back at those experiences and you're that made me a wealthy person. Sometimes it's not always the amount of money that you have in your bank that makes you wealthy, but your experiences, how you carry yourself. Are you a caring person? Are you present in the moment? Do you take time to enjoy life and really be here on earth? And even though growing up, my parents lived paycheck to paycheck, I feel we always made the best of it. We always made the best of it. And I think that's what makes me a wealthy person, is that you could be on a yacht, and have the worst time of your life because it's who you surround yourself with. But you could literally just be hanging out in the living room, not doing anything, and have the best time of your life. And I think that is just so important, to find that wealth in everything and every experience, is to really just, the traditions that you make, I feel really have made me a wealthy person, my life wealthy, because I just love, when me and my mom and my gram and my sister used to make apple pies with my mom and Graham, and it's just that, those experiences, or just having fun with your family and being silly and being goofy. I just really think that those are the moments that just really make life so freaking magical. So yeah, I feel I'm a very wealthy person because I learned the value of how important it is to just be in the moment and enjoy life. Number 3, she taught me how to shine my light. I feel like my mom, even though the last 12 and a half years of her life had been, her being, sick most of it, she still shined her light. And I even remember being in the hospital. I think her cousin came to visit and her friend, and they were like, Mare, like, you don't even look sick. But she clearly was. But I think that's just that light that she shined in her. And it's just something that I know that I carry in myself as well. And I think her, like, shining her light and being so supportive of me and my life, and being the free-spirited one, and always doing something different, always being a little weird, like, I think her just shining her light supported me to shine my light and to be who I truly am, my weird, fun self. So I really do feel like that's one of the gifts that she totally gave me, because I feel like when she was, like, in a room, like, even if she, was going through a lot, she always shined her light. And it's just such a beautiful thing, especially when you're going through such a hard time, to shine your light. And I think throughout my life, even if I'm going through darkness or going through something emotional, like, I feel like I still shine my light. And I think that's just such a beautiful gift that my mom had and gave to me. Number 4 is strength. So this one memory in particular, well, there's many, many memories of my mom, exuding strength, teaching me strength, but definitely this one in particular. So my mom got put on, some of her chemo medicines weren't working. She got put on this one, and the side effect was, like, shortness of breath. So I live by San Fran. I actually didn't do a lot of touristy stuff yet. So she's like, come on, let's go to Lombard Street, which is, like, the windiest street in the world. I'm not sure exactly. And she was like, let's go. So we took one of those big red buses and we went, and they dropped us off at the bottom of the mountain. And I'm telling you, this mountain was huge, like a straight incline. Like, this wasn't like a little baby hill. This was like a steep hill, like a steep mountain. So I told my mom, I was like, we can just take an Uber up. Like, it's okay. Like, it's fine. And she's like, no, like, it's okay. Let's do it. And at this time, like I said, she really was sick. Like, and I was just like, Mom, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, like, come on. And I was like, all right, let's do it. And I knew we were going to have to take a couple breaks, because even if I was, like, by myself, I would have to take a couple breaks because this mountain was gigantic. So we're going up, we take a couple stops, I'm like, and she's really short of breath. She's like, I'm like, Mom, it's okay. Like, it's all right. Like, we can just get an Uber. Like, it's totally fine. And she's like, no, like, I really want to do this with you. Like, so we took a couple more stops, and, like, I was like, Mom, are you sure you're okay? Like, I don't want you to, like, struggle. Like, it's all right. Like, please, like, let's just get an Uber. Like, I can't have you just pass out here, okay? And she's like, no, like, I'm gonna do it. Like, we're gonna do it. I was like, okay. She's like, I really want to do this with you. I really want to have this experience with you. I was like, okay. So we finally got to the mountain, and it just, like, showed me that, like, she'd been going through so much. But, like, and really going through it. But she found the strength and it really was, like, she made walking up that hill, that mountain, possible. Like, she believed in herself. And she's like, I have the strength, like, I can do this. And she did it for herself, but she did it for me. And that's just who my mom was. Like, she was someone who just pushed through. Like, her strength, like, that day is just a memory that I will never forget in my life. Because all of us, we go through hard things and we're going through so much darkness, but she found that strength. She was like, it's possible. And thinking about it now, it's like, things are possible. Nothing is impossible. Like, you have the strength inside of you to do anything you want to do. And that is just such a magical moment in my life that I share with my mom. I feel like that's something that, like, I will remember for my whole entire life. That moment of her strength, of, like, no, I'm going to do this. And she pushed through despite being so sick, being so short of breath. And I think that's just, like, true of, like, many things in life. Sometimes you just gotta push through. You gotta find that strength because it's inside of you. You have that ability to push through anything that life throws at you. No matter how hard life can get sometimes, find that strength inside of you and push through. You can get to that top of the mountain. You can do it. And I just feel like that's one of those most beautiful memories that I have with my mom. There's just so many times, like I said, even times in the hospital, people are like, you look great. Like, but she was going through so much because she just had the strength inside of her to push through. And it, you know, it's just something that I'm so grateful that I found that strength in my life that she taught me in, like, you know, the short 31 years that we had together. She just taught me that strength to push through. And no matter what life throws at you, you know, you can do it. You are strong enough. You have the ability to get through. And that's just like such a another special gift and thing that my mom taught me. And even though the last 12 and a half years of her life were a roller coaster of her being sick on and off, she still found the strength to be there for us, to support me and my sister going, you know, towards our dream, to always be there for us, you know, no matter what. And I think that just really just shows who she is as a person, that even though she could be having the worst day in her life, like, me and my sister would almost never know because of her strength. And that's a beautiful thing to, you know, just have so much strength within inside of you to push on no matter what. And she really did. She really fought until the end. She had so much strength. And that's just something that I will never forget about her. And I just know that the strength that she exudes resides inside me, that is going to help me throughout my life when things get really difficult and really hard, to find that strength that she had and to know that that strength is inside of me too. So fifth, the final most important thing that my mom taught me, well, I mean, there's like a million of them, but to have fun. Yes, we are here on earth to evolve and grow and learn so many things. But let's not forget to have some fun too in our little human suits. I feel like we would always be dancing, singing, having a good time. I always just like love when we go down the shore, like to Seaside, and play like the 25-cent candy, like machine, like, no, not machine, sorry, wheel. When we play skee ball, when we play Deal or No Deal, which is definitely one of my favorites. Playing Frog Bog. Oh my God, if you've never played Frog Bog, you have to play Frog Bog. Like, I will go with you wherever in the world to play some Frog Bog because I love Frog Bog. Like, we would play Frog Bog and we would just have a good time. We would like mini golf down the shore too. And then with the one time we bought one of those like funny bikes where 4 people or things can get on, we were like just on the boardwalk, like riding around. So it was like so much fun. So just have a good time. Like, we are here to have fun too. Like, things can get tense, but dance, sing, be goofy, be silly. I feel like that's the one thing that I love about my mom, is that she was always like so much fun. And also like my family, like I feel like they're just so goofy. And I mean, it's fun to laugh. Like, it's fun to have a good time. So enjoy yourself while you're here on earth. And I'm just so happy that she taught me how to have a good time and be fun and be silly. Like, I feel like when we were younger, obviously, I feel like probably the majority of parents do this, but like she used to like play with my stuffed animals and come up with voices and like be silly. And I just feel like that's just like something that I just like love. Or she used to sit around the house and be like, the tickle bug's gonna come get you. Like, you know, just like silly little memories like that. Just, I don't know, it makes me so happy to know that my mom taught me how to have fun and a good time and to travel, even though, like I said, we never really had that much money, but like we would go for like a day down the shore or like Lancaster. My mom loved Lancaster. Like, I always swore that if I got enough money, I would buy my house, my mom in Lancaster, because she just loves it there. So just enjoy. Go places that are fun. Go places that you love. Like, enjoy life. It's such a beautiful experience being here. Have fun and enjoy it, and surround yourself with people who uplift you and make you enjoy every single second of being alive. So yeah, I think that's going to conclude the 5 most important things that my mom taught me. But obviously I could go on and on and on and on, but that's definitely the top 5 things. And Mom, I love you so much. I know you're flying around under your angel wings up there, so I hope that you're having a good time, because you deserve it all. You deserve all the happiness and all the love that you've giving out. I hope that you are up there receiving all the love, and even more so than ever before, because we all love you. We all miss you. Love you so much, Mom. Well, that's gonna be it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little personal, but I will be back with a couple of videos every week on the Majestic Unicorn Healing. So until next time, guys, much love, big hug, peace, and God bless.